The latest three updates out of Kansas City have Chiefs fans on edge. First, the offense looks ready to explode with Pacheco dominating in camp. But with a defense full of holes, all the pressure shifts to Mahomes. Then there's Travis Kelce. Not only did he get engaged to Taylor Swift, he became the biggest headline in the football world. But does he still have enough left in the tank for one more run? And to top it off, the sudden release of Mike Pennell caught everyone off guard, even with talk of a possible return. If you're a true Chiefs fan, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Let's get into it. Let S set the stage. Kansas City S offense is ready to come out guns blazing this year. And yeah, that S kinda what you expect when you got Andy Reid scheming things up and Patrick Mahomes slinging darts like it says nothing. But this year, it's different. The defense took some serious hits. Losing guys like Justin Reed and Tershawn Wharton isn't to just a ding, it's a shift. KC probably can't lean on the D to bail them out anymore, which means the offense might be in full-on pedal-to-the-metal mode from the jump. That brings us to this loaded offensive unit. Kelce's still there doing ageless Kelce things. Rashee Rice is heating up. Xavier Worthy and Hollywood Brown add some serious juice on the outside. And right in the heart of it all is Pacheco. Now let's talk about the dude everyone should be circling on their cheat sheets. Pacheco's coming into 2025 with a chip on his shoulder and a rebuilt body. After fracturing his fibula late last season and limping through the end of the Chiefs' Super Bowl run, he's reportedly looked even quicker and more explosive in camp. Like, scary good. You'd think he was mad at the turf for ever letting him get hurt. Yes, KC's got depth. They've brought in familiar face Kareem Hunt, injury-prone Elijah Mitchell, and drafted Brashard Smith. But make no mistake, this backfield belongs to Pacheco. The guy has 3-down upside. He's got the power to grind, the burst to break away, and, don't overlook this, some real chops in the passing game. He hauled in 44 catches last year, and we could see even more with the defense forcing Mahomes to lean heavier on his RBs. Fantasy Insider Field. Yates pointed it out perfectly. Pacheco's ADP Fantasy Pros shows his overall ADP around 60 now, RB23, which tells you the secret's starting to leak. But there's still time to pounce. If your league hasn't caught up yet, snagging Pacheco at a discount might just be your league-winning move. The man's 26, in his prime, and could be the engine behind a Chiefs offense that's about to air it out and light up the scoreboard all season long. And if you thought things were already wild in KC, brace yourself. Travis Kelce just got engaged, and the entire NFL world stopped. But this story goes way beyond romance. Right after the world found out that Kelce popped the question to none other than Taylor Swift, his jersey sales exploded. Fanatics told TMZ Sports that Kelce ES Threads saw a mind-blowing 500% spike in sales from Monday to Tuesday. The day the engagement news hit the internet like a nuclear love bomb. August 26, 2025, ended up being his best jersey sales day since Super Bowl 59. Yeah, that's how much power this pop culture collision has. It's not like Kelce needed help being popular. The man's a future Hall of Famer, a 3-time Super Bowl champ, and already one of the most recognizable names in football. But once you toss Taylor Swift into the mix, boom! Instagram nearly imploded. The Chiefs' hype meter hit the stratosphere, and every Swiftie with a credit card started grabbing your 87 gear like it was concert merch. Now, while the headlines are screaming romance, Kelce's also gearing up for his 13th NFL season. He's not just showing off a ring for Taylor. He is trying to go chase one more with Mahomes and the boys. The Chiefs kick things off on September 5th against the Chargers, trying to shake off the sting of that ugly 18-point loss to the Eagles in Super Bowl 59. And let S be honest, Kelce wasn't exactly lighting it up in that one. He was quiet, which is rare for him when it matters most. Last year overall? Not vintage Kelce. Sure, 97 catches still looks solid on paper, but 823 yards and only 3 touchdowns? That's the lowest yardage of his career outside of his rookie season, where he basically didn't play. Not the Kelce we're used to. But rewind to 2022, and you'll remember why he's still got legend status, 338 yards, and a career-high 12 touchdowns. Dude was unstoppable. Now at 35, after flirting with retirement and coming off a so-so year, Kelce's running it back, at least one more time. Whether it's for the love of the game, the drive for redemption, or just wanting to go out on top, with Taylor by his side, the stage is set for what could be a storybook send-off. Meanwhile, while the offense grabs the spotlight, the defense is still a mystery. And Mike Pennell's surprise exit only raised more questions. This one came out of nowhere. The Chiefs made a bit of a head-scratcher move this week, cutting veteran defensive tackle Mike Pennell. Yeah, the same dude who's been a solid run-stuffer and locker-room favorite. But don't sound the farewell trumpet just yet. GM Brett Veach made it pretty clear. This might not be the last we see of Big Mike in a Chiefs jersey. Veach said straight up that they'd always be open to bringing Pennell back. He called him a special human being. And honestly, you could hear the respect in every word. According to Veach, every time they've had Pennell for short stints, he's been all energy and exactly what the team needed. So, if the timing's right and the roster allows, that door is definitely still wide open. So why move on now? Well, Veach explained they opted for Derek Nnadi, whom they just brought back in a trade with the Jets, because he's 5 years younger and super dependable, having missed only 2 games in 7 seasons. That reliability gave him the edge over Pennell, at least for now. But the Chiefs clearly aren't done tinkering with the D-line. They've been aggressively trying to upgrade that group all camp long. Veach even admitted they were in talks with the Browns for young DT Joan Briggs before he was dealt to the Jets instead. Unfortunately for KC, their low waiver priority, 31st overall, and lack of early draft capital made them a long shot in a lot of those races. Still, they're hustling. The team re-signed Marlon Tuipulotu and Kozia Izzard to the practice squad, and are reportedly about to bring in 2 former third-round picks, Broderick Martin from Detroit and Zach Pickens from Chicago. Veach is clearly laser-focused on tightening up that interior D-line rotation, saying it's about getting more consistency and competition. Meanwhile, keep an eye on rookie Omar Norman-Lott. The second-round pick has been nursing an ankle injury, but when healthy, he's got one job: wreck the quarterback. Veach said they're not bulking him up to play the run. He is sitting just over 300 pounds and staying lean so he can be a pure pass rusher. That's the role they want him to own. Kansas City's offense looks ready to shine, but the defense is becoming a real concern. Pacheco might be the key, and Kelce still has a mission to finish. Subscribe now to follow every twist in this team's journey.